Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dylan's Daily Vlog. So I just had an interesting video today I wanted to bring to you guys, a little information-based video, because I just thought this was very cool. I got this moth, right? It's dead, obviously. My grandpa used to have it in his office, and when he passed away, he just kind of left a bunch of stuff. He didn't really leave it to anybody. We just kind of like split it up, the cool stuff that he had, because he had a bunch of cool little stuff from traveling and stuff like that. So I got this because I thought this was cool. The movers actually broke it, as you can see on the glass there, when they were moving it. But see, it's the moth right here, and as you can see on the moth, it has these two little, like that thing right there and that thing right there, right? And you notice they're the biggest little markings. They all look the same, but these two are the biggest. Now, those markings are significant because when a predator comes to eat the moth, right? Because there's always predators in nature, and there's always predators, and these creatures have to learn how to survive and adapt to their circumstances to be able to continue on with their life without being killed by predators, right? So when a predator comes for the moth, it tucks down like this, and those little markings look like eyes, and they actually scare off the predators, which I just think is fantastic. And it makes you think, if you actually, think about it, contemplate it, how amazing nature is. Like, just think of the wonders of the world. Just in our planet, like, just ignore the rest of the universe for a second. Let's imagine that the only life in the universe is on Earth, right? Just imagine how amazing that is. That there are things like markings on a moth that allow it to survive attacks from predators because it scares the predators off because they think that those are eyes. I mean, it's just fantastic. Another cool example is the giraffe. The giraffe has one of the most powerful hearts because of its long neck. It needs to be able to pump blood up that long neck, right? Because obviously blood flow is important. You can't just not have blood flow. You gotta have blood pressure. So it has a very powerful heart. And so the only reason that when a giraffe kneels down and puts its neck down and then whips it back up, the only reason that it doesn't die is because there's a sponge in the back of the neck that absorbs some of that extra pressure, making it so that, because it's pushing up with so much pressure, making it so that the giraffe can adapt to the changes when it moves its neck. And there are things like that. You can look it up all across the world. Amazing things like that. And it's just, it's amazing. I mean, I just don't know what else to call it. I mean, it's so cool how things work. How the human body works. We have so many different workings in our brain. We don't even understand the full capacity of our brain yet. We've been working on it. We've been studying it. We've been examining brains, human brains. We don't even understand the full capacity of our brains. We can't even use the full brain. Humans don't even access 100% of the brain, and what 100% of the brain can do. We can't access that yet. But look at all of the amazing things we've accomplished without that. I mean, it's just amazing. We've been to the moon. We've created, we're working on a cure for cancer. We're working on a cure for AIDS. We've cured polio, vaccine, essentially. And it's just, we have governments, and we've created nations, and we've had wars, and we know right from wrong, and we understand things. We've invented calculus. And it's just these things that humanity has accomplished, not even using the full capacity of their brain, is just absolutely amazing when you think about it. And just to think, something as simple as a moth, right? It understands the concept of the predator, and it understands that it needs to defend itself in its habitat, and it does that with those markings. And it's just cool. Everything has its purpose. Every piece of life on Earth that's living has its purpose, and it understands its purpose, and every day it goes out there and lives that purpose, regardless of its understanding of why it's doing it. See, humans have an understanding of why, right? We ask the question why, but a dog doesn't ask the question why, right? A dog doesn't say, why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? It just does it, right? It just does it. It doesn't have that understanding that humans have, which really make us different from the rest of species, which really allows us to adapt and build governments and take us to the moon. Why can we not get to the moon? I want to get there. Let's figure that out. And so we do it. This disease, polio, is killing people. Let's figure out how to fix it. Let's solve it. Why is this happening? You know, and so we ask these questions that really drive civilization and drive our species to achieve new things. Now, obviously, a moth doesn't ask why, but they still have a purpose that they serve every day. And I just thought that was an amazing thing I wanted to bring to you guys. Just a little talking point for a vlog. I was bored. But anyway, yeah, that is it for the video today, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed, like and share, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more. I will catch up with you guys next time. Bye-bye.